Today, we are going to talk about blood sugar spike, even though you are following low-carb diet or carnivore diet.
First up, we have a question from one of our carnivore viewers who's been curious about why their glucose levels sometimes spikes despite not having diabetes and being on the carnivore diet. Sami, can you shed some light on this?
It can be quite frustrating when you encounter glucose spikes despite sticking to an almost zero-carb diet like carnivore, while some spikes are simply your body's natural response. Others demand a closer look and some lifestyle tweaks. It's crucial to tell apart troublesome glucose spikes and the natural ebbs and flow of glucose levels. Let's break it down. Starting from sixth reason your glucose levels might go up, but you shouldn't worry about them. Reason number 1, exercise. Picture this. You are hitting the gym, pumping an iron and give it your all. Suddenly, your glucose level shoot up from a steady 80 or 90 to a skyrocketing 160. But hold on, don't panic. As someone battling cancer, I have experienced this firsthand, and let me tell you, it's completely normal. Why? Because during exercise, your muscles demand more energy and your body responds by releasing glucose to fill them up. The best part? Your muscles act like glucose vacuum cleaners, sucking up the excess and leaving you feeling energized and unstoppable. So next time your glucose spikes after a workout, just remember, it's all part of the natural response and there is no sweat. Reason number 2, taking a shower or bath. Believe it or not, the act of showering can also raise glucose levels temporarily. This is due to the body's stress response to the change in temperature. Don't worry, just a part of the showering process. Reason number 3, infection or illness. Picture this. Your body is under attack, fighting an infection or illness. What does it do? It calls in the troops, stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, to amp up your energy levels and boost your immune system. The result? A temporary surge in glucose as your body gears up for the fight. Nearly 2 years back, I found myself burning up with a fever of 39 degrees Celsius. Curious, I decided to check my glucose levels, and lo and behold, they were pushing nearly 200. But here's the kicker. It's all part of the body's natural response to combat infection. When your immune system lives up to fight off invaders, your glucose levels follow suit. So, if you are under the weather, don't sweat it. Let your glucose lend a hand in the battle.
Wow, those are some fascinating insights, Sami. What about after intense mental activities? Can that affect glucose level too?
You know it, Johnny. Reason number 4, mental marathon. Engaging in intense cognitive tasks can send your glucose level soaring as your brain cranks up its energy consumption. It's like giving your mind a power boost, but with a side effect of glucose spikes. You might be wondering if, for those deep in ketosis, being on strict carnivore, intense mental activities still trigger glucose spikes? It's a valid question. Here is the scope. While glucose spikes may not be as pronounced as on standard high-carb diet, they can still occur, but in a milder manner. A small portion of your brain can rely on glucose, telling your body to meet that demand. Moreover, tasks like tackling a tough exam or work problem prompt the release of hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, boosting blood sugar levels to support your brain's cognitive function. But remember, it's a temporary surge. For shorter tasks, like 2 or 3 hour exam, it shouldn't cause significant concern.
Interesting. Now, what about after meals? I have heard that glucose level can spike after eating even a carnivore meal. Is that true?
You are right, Johnny. Reason number 5, post-meal glucose spikes. Even though you are eating very low carb diet, after eating, it's normal for blood sugar levels to rise. These spikes are normal part of digestion. However, If you are following a carnivore or ketogenic diet and still experiencing glucose big spikes after meals, it's essential to examine your condiments or other potential sources of inflammation. Sometimes hidden additives or inflammatory ingredients can sneak into your meals and cause unexpected glucose responses. In my CGM results, it's fascinating to see that my glucose level post-meals are incredibly low thanks to the high-fat content and nearly zero carbs in my diet. If you are embracing the carnivore lifestyle, here's what typically happens. The increase in glucose after a meal is very noticeable. And last but not least, reason number 6, during pregnancy, pregnant women may experience higher than normal glucose levels as part of the body's natural adaptation to ensure enough nutrients are available for the developing baby. Let's unveil the possible mistakes you may be making. 6 shockers why your glucose spikes on the carnivore or ketogenic diet.
1. Your biggest meal is always late at night.
Let's start with a little known yet crucial part. Our body's insulin sensitivity decreases from sunrise to sunset. Eating your biggest meal late in the day forces your insulin to go into override, battling to clear glucose from your system. This intense activity often leads to a significant post-meal glucose drop, get you into hypoglycemia. Suddenly, you are hit with intense cravings, and as your craving spike, so does your liver's glucose production, making you even hungrier and flooding your system with excess glucose. It's a vicious cycle that keeps your blood sugar on a roller coaster. Now, if you are like me, love finding loopholes in life's big rules. Here's a tip. If you are considering intermittent fasting, have breakfast like a king and then goes to dinner. Why? It's not only aligns with our body's natural insulin timetable, but also decreases glucose levels, improve digestion, and better sleep. I am doing it. My last meal ends around 1 p.m. Trust me, it can be a game changer. If you don't have any problem with late meal time, no problem, keep doing. But if you have any issues with glucose management, try early eating time.
2. You appreciate LED lights for brightening your life, but this is actually a mistake.
Here's a light bulb moment. Well, light bulbs, or more specifically, LED lights increase cortisol. Why do we naturally have high cortisol levels in the early morning? It's because your body is essentially serving you breakfast in the form of glucose to fuel your morning hustle. When you're exposed to LED lights, your body thinks, it's morning again. Let's get started. Hey, I need quick energy. Suddenly, glucose comes into play. In the evening, your body still responds to this light by producing glucose, readying you for action when you should be winding down. Easy fix? Slip on these stylish blue cut lenses after sunset. Think of it as sending your internal clock to a calm, relaxed, and not ready for the day. In this modern life, where the sun doesn't dictate our schedule, aligning our meal with daylight might sound like advice from your great-great-grandma. But she was onto something. Sunlight directly affects hormone circulation, including insulin, which is glucose control hormone. So in winter, when the sun is a rare guest, adapt your eating times flexibly, but try to eat by daylight. Timing and light are everything.
Now 3. Is your flawless morning routine actually a mistake? Uncover the shocking truth.
For those of you diving into intermittent fasting while guzzling morning coffee and hitting the gym, kudos for multitasking. But remember, this power trio boosts cortisol, the body's stress hormone. It's like juggling fire torches. It's spectacular, but it can be glucose producer act. For those having metabolic health issues, it's vital to keep an eye on this. High glucose might just be telling you to take it easy. Remember, fasting is a stress. Morning coffee or caffeine is a stress. Hitting the gym and exercise is a stress. All of these stressors cause your cortisol levels to skyrocket. Because of this, your glucose levels will be high. If you are doing this without glucose problem, go ahead, enjoy it. But for those who, despite doing everything right, still experience glucose irregularities, it's crucial to investigate those factors.
Mistake 4. You are caught up in the high-protein frenzy.
These days, influencers and fitness people are all about high-protein craze, promising longevity, anti-aging, muscle growth, fat loss, you name it. But here's the catch. Let's shift gears and dive into the vital role of fat. In carnivore diet, relying solely on protein for energy isn't the best approach. Now, your body has a plan B, gluconeogenesis. This fancy process converts protein into glucose, potentially spiking your blood sugar level. That's where dietary fats come in as the unsung heroes, giving a stable and efficient energy source that keeps your hunger in check and supports optimal glucose regulation. It's time to give fats the spotlight they deserve.
Mistake 5. You are introducing fruits in the wrong context.
For carnivore people who want to have fruit and your glucose behave unexpectedly, here's a juicy tip. The sounds roll doesn't end with giving lights or guiding time. It also influences how your body handles fruits and sugars. If you are basking in equatorial sunlight, it may be possible for your body to metabolize sugar. The food in a region is beneficial for its inhabitants, a relationship that has been evolving over millennia. This historical adaptation is how our bodies have learned to process local fruits efficiently. And also, you are metabolically healthy, the fruits can be good for you. So go ahead and enjoy these fruits. But if you are wrapped up in a winter coat up north, maybe save the tropical fruits for your vacation. It will mess up your glucose levels. Embracing a meat-centric diet taps into our species' primal instincts, aligning with what humans have thrived on for millennia, but we don't want to get things wrong.
If our insights have added value to your carnivore journey, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications. Spread the word by sharing our channel with your loved ones. Thank you for your incredible support. Stay tuned for more, and we will catch you in the next video. Bye!